Here is Matt Taylor, also known as Fat Failure, the convicted cyberbully from Brighton, attacking his victims. Since he does not work and fails to support his own children, he has 24/7 for bullying his victims.
Getting you locked up is the best thing that could happen to your children.
Oh, do you really believe that? But have you ever met my children?
There are many parallels between the cases of John Patterson and Matt Taylor. But while Patterson finally got sectioned, thus helping him in protecting his victims, authorities failed to do the exact same thing for Taylor, letting him and his victims down.
I'm talking about you, Matt. And I will get you locked up. I will get you in prison. I will get you fucking in prison, you asshole.
Mentally ill convicted cyberbully today made 4 new videos about me. Other victims are harassed in the same way. If you want to know what harm Taylor's cyberbullying causes, ask the French Prime Minister.
Now you can hear me, Matt.
Oh, I can hear you,
It's
sir.
me, Tom Niedermeyer.
There are dozens of reports regarding Matt Taylor. I have so many case numbers from his victims reporting and myself reporting that I can play bingo with them. Yet nothing gets done. Taylor is increasingly unwell and a very nasty incident waiting to happen.
My name is Tom Niedermeyer, Matt.
While he is clearly mentally unwell, he is very adept at finding weak spots of his victims and then exploit them. The French Prime Minister herself was victimized by him, and yet she allows him to terrorize others. Say it.
I'm talking about you, Matt. And I will get you locked up. I will get you in prison. I will get you fucking in prison, you asshole.
Here is creepy convicted cyber stalker Matt Taylor enjoying the screams of his victim Sharon Gale. The perv who calls himself a gift of Jehovah gives a fuck about court orders or Sussex police. Shame on them for allowing this.
Hi Thomas, please contact 101 or report this to us online. Online reports are triaged in the same way as 101 calls, but keeps our phones lines free for those who can only contact us by phone. Thanks.
Taylor has been reported to police dozens of times by dozens of victims. How about Sussex police doing their job instead of asking for a report for the 23rd time? You did nothing the last dozens of times when he was reported. Shame on you. Here is convicted cyberbully Matt Taylor and his pervy friend Justin telling some kids to get naked in front of the camera. Taylor had indecent pics of minors when he was last raided. Sussex police gives a fuck. This is what police found when they raided convicted cyberstalker Matt Taylor, Brighton. Now he and his pervy friend are asking kids to get naked in front of the cam. And they laugh about police. Are they right?
You've been harassing me and my family for months now, and I can't wait to put you behind bars.
Here is convicted superstalker Matt Taylor from Brighton again, threatening violence once more on his former victims. Sussex police is doing nothing, while the evidence against Taylor continues to stack up. Disobeying court orders and continued harassment would land a convicted stalker in behind bars almost anywhere. But not in Sussex. Meanwhile, many observers conclude that maybe having no police at all would be still more effective than Sussex police. I can't help but agree. Not only does convicted cyberbully Matt Taylor regularly harass CSA victims, driving one to the edge of suicide, recently, he disobeys court orders, supports scams like Moe Power and domestic terrorists like Andy Devine and the lifelong detained Jay Patterson. While Sussex police and the PCC try to sell their efforts fighting cybercrime as success, it is a disaster. They couldn't even deal properly with the convicted bully who victimized the PCC herself. A neutral observer could easily get the impression that cyberbullies are given free rein in Sussex, free to re-offend as they wish, even if they are on a suspended sentence like Matt Taylor. Sad. News from the criminal lunatic fringe in Brighton. Is Sussex losing the fight against cyberbullying? Even the PCC has been victimized for months on end by convict Matt Taylor. Know what happens when police fails to act on existing laws and give stalkers a free pass. Taylor is an example. He steps up his game, recruits other trolls and opens 40+ harassment channels. And what a crew he recruited: a convicted arsonist, several mentally ill nut jobs, a cabbie with a knife-stabbing past, a failed photographer and super troll. Together they set out to terrorize half a dozen of victims, mostly CSA. We have their names, addresses.
Hashtag Sussex police fail.
Oh, here we have. It looks like we've got someone in the room. Sadly, I cannot hear them. Which may be a good thing.
Now you can hear me, Matt.
Oh, I can hear you,
It's
sir.
me, Tom Niedermeyer.
Who are you?
My name is Tom Niedermeyer, Matt.
Oh, right, okay. I haven't heard of that name before. If you'd like to introduce yourself to the audience, tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm the guy that you call a monster, a stalker, and a criminal.
Oh, who's that? No, I don't think we talk about... Are you talking about the MrX that...
No, I'm talking about you, Matt. And
Oh.
I will get you locked up. I will get you in prison. I will get you fucking in prison, you asshole.
Wow, I'm surprised. Have we ever met before?
No, we've never met.
So where's all this anger coming from
Because
towards
you've
me?
been harassing me and my family for months now, and I can't wait to put you behind bars.
Well, hang
I
on,
will
isn't
not
that
rest.
child abuse? I've already spoken about that. It's very mean of people saying that because it means you're taking away a loving father from their children. I'm the actual person who helps the key workers in the UK.
Getting you locked up is the best thing that could happen to your children.
Oh, really? Do you really believe that? But have you
Yes, I
ever
really
met my
believe that.
children?
No, but
So how do you know that's going to be the best thing for my children?
That's enough to know that you're a psycho and a weirdo and you're not good for children.
Oh, really?
You have convictions for harassment.
Oh, I haven't got any
you were
convictions
found-
for harassment. And I've noticed. Oh, okay, look, goodbye. Look, we're not allowed to say things
Katie
like
Bond,
that, mate. Look.
Thanks for watching Dog Shit News, and stay tuned for more.